For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caity's proud older sister, Sarah. Growing up, Caity and I spent our summers together every day. Whether we were going to the beach, the mall with my dad, sailing, she was always there, whether I liked it or not. I feel so lucky to not only call Caity my sister, but my best friend. She is the first person I call when I need anything, I need advice, and there's nothing quite like a sister bond. She has been there for me through thick and thin, my confidant, my advisor, loyal and protective. She has seen me at my best and my worst, but most of all, she has been and always will be my sister.
So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Greg. I am honored to be standing here today and humbled that Joe has asked me to be his best man. I've known Joe for nearly 3 decades, and over the course of that time, you can only imagine some of the stories and memories we've made, most of which I will not touch on. Since we were young, I have admired many qualities about Joe. He has always been the most honest, helpful, and selfless person I've ever known. He always shoots it to you straight, whether you want to hear it or not, gives the best, most genuine advice, and is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether you have asked 5 days or 5 minutes in advance. Joe is also easily the most competitive person I know. When we were younger and Joe couldn't get the hang of a skateboard trick, he'd storm off in a rage, and only to return a few days later, having that trick mastered better than any of us. That hasn't changed at all. As we grew up, this competitive trait grew into an admirable one, in the sense that anything that Joe sets his mind to, he accomplishes. Whether it's running a marathon, anything that you set your mind to, you achieve. And that is the best trait that you possibly have. Even at your lowest times, you were able to rise to the top and become an even better version of yourself. I think it's safe to say that your father, along with everyone else here in this room, is extremely proud of the man you've become today.
Being a protective older sister, I was skeptic of Joe when Caity first brought him home. But we all soon realized Joe is just as amazing as Caity is. He's truly kind and generous. He is also just as ambitious and goal-driven as Caity is. With that being said, Caity and Joe are a perfect balance, even though they are both 2 of the most competitive people I've ever met.
I remember the first time I heard about Caity. It was December of 2011, and I believe Joe's exact words were, "I met this super cool chick and she snowboards." Caity is a beast on the mountain. About a year later, we went snowboarding up in Vermont, the 3 of us, and she embarrassed us all. But of course, Joe being his competitive self, he soon reached beast mode as well. After knowing Caity for a few years, I was invited to meet her family and see her home turf, Falmouth. We slept on the family sailboat and sailed from Woods Hole to Martha's Vineyard. On that trip, I had the chance to talk to Carol and Sarah. I immediately understood how Caity became such a caring, beautiful, and successful, strong woman. Joe and Caity, your relationship is authentic and inspiring. You make each other better people every day and thrive off of each other's energy. You both work together to strive to become healthier individuals, from 5 a.m. CrossFit sessions to non-dairy challenges and so many other crazy diets. I wish you two a lifetime of health, happiness, and love. As Bob Dylan said, may your heart always be full and your song always be sung. I think I could speak for everyone in the room that we all have full hearts tonight because of your love, and we're all singing your song.
is calling you now. Wide-eyed, every color in bloom. I only wanna wake up with you. I only wanna be with you now. New light, the whole earth in bloom. I fly through the stars to get to you. First breath, first moment with you. Wide-eyed, I try a little harder to feel. I only wanna take this moment. I only wanna be with you now. New light, the whole earth in bloom. But I fly through the stars to get to you.